Hey, what's going on, family? TSpeaks here. Welcome to this session of Daddy Talk. Hey, daddies, I want to encourage you in this day and time to give your kids, and it's going to sound like an oxymoron, to give your kids, your children, young and older, what you don't have. And I know that sounds like, wait a minute, how can I give them what I don't have? Because by definition alone, you can only give someone something that you do have. Or can you? Let me explain. Many, and I'm speaking to a choice set of individuals. I know some of you fathers that are watching this, sometimes some of the topics may not be according to your life because you grew up with both parents in the house. You grew up with someone guiding you and raising you properly and exposing you to different things in life, and you've been exposed to the finer things, if you will, good schooling, nice family vacations, and a nice household where there was a meal put on the table at 6 o'clock that mom put down and dad came and he sat and worked only on the one job, or maybe he was independently wealthy. So there's going to be that group of people. And those brothers right now, this message may not be for you, or maybe it is. But this message is specifically for those brothers whose father may not have been around, whose father may have had to work 2 jobs or been absent altogether. Is it possible to give your children what you don't have? My answer, in my opinion, is absolutely yes. You see, if your father never took you fishing, give your kids the memory of fishing. Take them fishing. You don't have a memory, so you can give them that, what you don't have, the opposite of that. If your father never came into your bedroom at night and taught you to pray, if he never sat you on his lap and read a book with you, the Bible, a comic book, I don't care what kind of book, if you never recall your father taking you to the basketball court and shooting with you, like LeBron's father never did because his father wasn't around, if you don't have any memories of your father taking you in the gym and working out, or taking you in the park and you guys playing baseball, if you don't have a glove from when you were a child and you and your dad played, give your kids that. Give them the glove. Use your memory of what you did not have to give. Flip the script and give your children what you did not have. If you never walked to the bus stop with your dad, walk your kids to the bus stop. Or if they get on the bus, pick them up from school. If you never learned to pray as a child, then teach your children how to pray. You can go further into adolescence years. If your father never sat you down and talked to you about the birds and the bees, the do's and the don'ts of life, and how to interact with a male or a female, then sit your children down and speak to them about that. And I know this goes for every age. This is the young kids, and this is the older, the teenagers, and even the adults. If you never had a person that you can call, your father, that you can absolutely call and go, hey, Dad, what should I do with this amount of money? I just got my tax return. What should I do with it? My brothers, if you've never been able to do that and you wasted all of yours, then give your kids good wisdom on what they should do with theirs. And here's the key. What you don't know, do what you can to acquire it and give it to your kids. Daddies, even if you've never fished a day in your life, you can, no shame, go to your child, even your older son or daughter, and say, I don't know the first thing about fishing, but we're going to go. Learn to put the bait on together. Learn to go roller skating. I mean, the fathers that can and are physically fit, some of us can stand and lose some weight. If you've never gone roller skating with your dad, then why not go on a nice, easy session first with your child, go roller skating? If you've never gone bowling with your mother, your father, then why not go bowling with your child? So use the lack of memory to create a memory. And I want to tell you, it's not always what you do with your child that matters most. It's the fact that you're doing something. Most children long to have an experience with their daddy, a good experience. So if you've never had someone to check on you and call during the middle of the day, hey, just checking on you. How are you? These days with text messaging, but calls are more personal. But do something that you did not have, give that. I guarantee it will go a long way. Fathers, and here's a big one. If you've never had your dad to stick around in your life, You can't recall him ever living under your roof? You can't recall him being there when you needed him? Then give your children that. Give them your presence. Call them up. Go see about them. Check on them. Be there. Let them know I may not have it all together. I'm still figuring out some things even at this age and this stage of my life, but I'm there for you. I guarantee your child may not say it. Maybe they will. They may not say it initially, that I appreciate you, Daddy, for what you're doing. I appreciate the effort. Effort goes a long way. If it's a valiant effort, if you absolutely give a good effort, listen, it doesn't matter what you do. All right, as a kid, if you never, like I said, played catch with your dad, how about you go out there and buy 2 baseball gloves and a ball and go to your son or your daughter and say, let's go play catch. But Dad, I'm 25. What do you mean? Spend some time with your dad. Give me a half an hour. I never had any memories, but I'm going to give you memories. I'm going to give you what I never had. Those that are having children that are going to be graduating in June, maybe you can't get the nice car for the child. Maybe you can't buy them all the clothes. And maybe you don't know the exact protocol on what they should do for the young lady or the male that's coming to pick them up. Maybe you don't know all that. But maybe you can get an Instamatic camera and take pictures when they come. Maybe you can go there and start talking to them now and look online at the library or Google something of what you can do to make their day that much more experience better. Maybe you can make that day more memorable. There is something you can give to your child that you did not have. So away with the thoughts, hey, I don't know it, I didn't have it, so you can't have it. No. I didn't have it, so you can have it. Flip the script. Give them what you never had. And if you did have it, but you didn't have enough of it, give them more. I guarantee it'll go a long way. This is Daddy Talk, and this is just for the daddies. Give them what you never had. It'll make all the difference.